Hi guys, Lene Mitchell here with C&J Farms. Today I'm going to share with you a quick recipe. It is an Italian roasted zucchini and squash side dish using our fresh squash and zucchini that we have available here in the store. I will go over the benefits of the vegetables that we're using. I will offer a discount code on some of the seasonings and olive oils that we're using, and then also go over the nutrition aspect of the dish itself. So what I have done is taken 2 squash and 2 zucchini, and I've sliced them up into 1/2-inch discs, maybe-ish. So I've got those cut up, and then what we're going to do is we are going to, once they are cut, I preheated the oven back here to 400 degrees. I have gotten my pan ready. I just put some foil on it, sprayed it with no stick spray. And now we're going to work on the seasoning. So I've got the squash and zucchini in a bowl. Now I'm going to add in 1.5 tablespoons of our Italian seasoning. We sell it in bulk by the pound. We sell it by the ounce. And we also sell it in a jar. I'm going to be giving you the discount code to receive $2 off this jar. Our Italian seasoning is an unsalted blend. It's got oregano, parsley, thyme, and chives in it. So it's a really good blend. It's a good mix of an Italian. So what did I say? 1.5. We'll go with 1. And we're just going to eyeball about half of it. You can always add more or less according to your taste buds. If you use more squash or more zucchini. We're also going to add in a teaspoon of the garlic powder, which we also sell online and in store. That's the teaspoon. I'm going to mix all these seasonings together in a bowl with the oil, and then we'll coat the squash and zucchini with it. I may stop there. So it looks like a lot. All right. It calls for a teaspoon of salt and pepper. I just eyeball this stuff. Shake it in there until I think it looks like enough. And then we're going to use 2.5 tablespoons of this extra virgin olive oil. Now, we source our olive oil out from a couple in Connecticut. They use olive oils to make this oil. The extraction is a very clean, neat process, so you are getting the highest quality that we can get. Olive oil itself has quite a few medicinal benefits as well. So 2.5 tablespoons. 1, 2, and again, I just eyeball my halves. You can be more precise if you like. All right, and then I'm going to use a spoon. Mix that up. It's not going to be real runny. It's going to be more like a paste almost. You just want to make sure it's mixed in really well. All right, now that we've got that mixed up, I'm going to bring my pan over here. I'm going to lay out my squash and zucchini, and I will brush that mixture on it. Again, this is 2 squash, 2 zucchinis. The zucchini is very high in antioxidants. It can help to reduce blood sugar, improves healthy heart. It may aid in weight loss and strengthen your vision. Some of the benefits of squash is that it's high in vitamin A, B6, C, and folic acid, magnesium, and fiber. So as you can see, both of them are power-packed with lots of nutrients. There's a lot of benefits with cooking with the olive oil as well, and the garlic powder. Garlic powder has been proven to lower cholesterol. It helps to thin the blood, which may help prevent stroke, high blood pressure, or heart disease. It blocks the growth of cancer cells. It also helps to regulate blood sugar levels. So for this pan, and these were small squash and zucchini, but that's all I'm going to put in here for now. All right, you can use a spoon and then just kind of try to dab it on there. And you can add more olive oil if you like. I have a brush. It's supposed to screw onto like a barbecue bottle. but we use it for stuff like this quite a bit too. So you just smear it around. I'll dip it in the bowl. So any type of brush. I've been known to use a paintbrush too. Of course, a brand new one wasn't used on paint. But you'll just brush this on there kind of evenly if you can. You know, not the prettiest thing. I'm never a pretty cook. I always make a mess. And I have a beautiful 9-year-old son who helps me do the dishes, so that's always nice. You can use all of the mixture, half the mixture. You can add in more oil if you want to make it like a drizzle. That works as well. We just like the brush. I pre-cooked it last night trying this recipe, and it made the house smell delicious. You're not going to have to cover it with foil or anything. Once we get done, we will sprinkle some cheese on it. I'm using mozzarella, Parmesan. Sorry, I'm using Parmesan, but you can use mozzarella or cheddar, whatever you've got at home or prefer. All right. What? Missed one.
Sorry, guys.
Bear with us. We are still learning the Zoom stuff and the videos. So I think I've got them all brushed on there fairly well. I could get OCD about it and go crazy, but I think that looks all right. Now it calls for half a cup of cheese, and then you just sprinkle it on top. This is a wonderful side dish to use. Chicken as the main meal, ribs, something a little bit different than our normal side dishes, but it turns out really good. All right, just sprinkle the cheese on there. Add more or less to your taste. Whoop, you know, just dump it. Okay. And then we pop it in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. We'll let it go. So the nutrition facts on this for 2 zucchini and 2 squash of small to medium size are going to be 132 calories. It's got 7 carbohydrates, and I should say this is per serving, which is roughly half a cup. So I don't know exactly how many discs that would be. I'm thinking 5 to 7, depending on the size of the little discs. 7 carbs. It's going to have 7 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat. It's got 2 grams of saturated fat, 8 milligrams of cholesterol. It does have 792 milligrams of sodium, which you can adjust. So using the sea salt, like we do with the salt and pepper blend, is going to lower that a little bit. And then if you use our French gray sea salt, it's the lowest sodium sea salt that is available in a sea salt form. It's also the closest tasting to a table salt that we have. So that would help to lower the sodium. And then, of course, you can just use the Italian seasoning blend, and you don't have to add in any salt. And then it would be sodium-free for the most part. It's got 542 milligrams of potassium, 2 grams of fiber. It's got vitamin A, C, B, calcium, and then 1 gram of iron. So that would be the nutritional facts per serving. So we'll leave that in there for, like I said, just a little bit. Depending on the bigger slices, just put a fork into it to see if it's soft enough for you, and then remove it when you're ready. And once you remove it, it's going to look something like this. They are nice and soft and squishy. I'm just going to show you. And there wasn't a whole lot of liquid on the bottom. Squash and zucchini can cause a lot of liquid. That's why I think we don't want the sauce to be too runny over it, because then it would be sitting and sopping liquid, olive oil and its own juices, because it has a lot of water in the squash and zucchini. But there's a little bit on the plate. It's not a lot though. Nice and soft, tastes really good. Makes a quick, easy side dish. Even the picky kids love it. So that is our recipe for today. We are offering a $2 discount online and in store on our olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and our Italian seasoning. Just come into the store, let us know you want these, we'll hook you up. Or if you go online, you can type in the code Italian Roasted at checkout. ITALIANROASTED. After you add the items to your checkout, once you add the items to your cart, and then you go to the checkout screen, that's when you would input the code. And that'll get you $2 off each of those. So that's our recipe for today. Before we leave, I wanted to share with you 2 new items that we have gotten for produce this week. First off, we're going to start with the okra. We're in Texas. Who doesn't love okra? There's some big ones, some medium-sized ones. There's not a whole lot of little ones. They all cook about the same since they've been heirloom, so they're good. We've got these running $2 for a bunch, or 2 bunches for $3.50 on the okra. We also have our green beans, which we are selling by the pound. Here's how they look. Just green beans, fresh green beans, and we're selling them for $2.26 a pound.
Go Texas.
And these are Go Texan, or Go Texan members grow the green beans, I should say, which is important to us because we are also Go Texan members. We support our small businesses in the local area as well as our Go Texan members. It's a big community, and it's fun to see other people who are growing or offer Go Texan products like we do. We're just a big supporter of that. So I will post shortly our whole list of produce along with our produce box for the week. We are doing free delivery within the area. We do delivery within 25 miles. Kearns, Rice, Blooming Grove, Corsicana, Mildred, Eureka, Navarro, Dawson, places like that. As long as you call us, you place your pre-order of $20 or more, then we'll deliver it within the next day or so. Give us a call at 903-875-1798 or come out and see us. We are located at 8621 South US Highway 287. It's a Corsicana address, but we are in the Mildred, Eureka area. We've got white signs and yellow signs all out in the front, so you shouldn't miss us. If you have any questions, just holler at us. Thanks so much for joining in. Y'all have a great day. So short.